Hey, Caleb, good to see you. Shadow, welcome back. We are doing well, Shadow. Doing well, just doing a little bit of playing. It's been a while. Bringing this one into stream. Man, it really actually shows up well in that light. Bringing this one into stream and eating some kind of mac and cheese. It's like a casserole. It's really, really, really good with biscuits. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? It's been a while. I apologize. It's been a couple of days. Lots going on. Even the day was a full busy day, but we're here hanging, so. No, you're actually really, really close, Shadow. So this is an Ibanez. It is a Ibanez ART 300, and believe it or not, the top is textured. So all those little lines, you can feel them. They're pretty cool. Thanks so much, Shadow. Hey V, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing well over there. Oh no, Eagles, are you okay? Dude. How are you doing tonight, Shadow, as well? Maria, hello, welcome. Hi guys. Man, there's a lot of you in chat today. Hello, welcome. Happy Thursday to you too, Maria. I agree, Caleb. I need Eagles to be well enough to keep you in line. How is everybody doing though? I'm gonna take a pause on this because if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna eat a little bit. My playing is not up to par tonight, and I don't want to pretend it is. So I'm just gonna keep eating some food. We're gonna hang for a while if that's cool, guys. Amen, Shadow. Dude, get some sleep, Eagles. Always good to see you, man. Always, always, always good to see you. Dude, it's like you guys are siblings. I'm not sure why, but you remember that thing where I was like, hey, yeah, how you and Mrs. Gray are extremely similar on things? I don't know why, but you and Eagles, you guys seem like you would be siblings. Hey, CJ, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to chat. Normally I'm playing music at this point, but it's been a super, super long day and I'm currently eating some food. Night Eagles. CJ, I never learned how to play trumpet. My dad learned how to play trumpet back in high school, and I never picked up any of those instruments. I did pick up violin in high school, and I just recently got my violin back. So I do violin, keyboard, drums. You can see the drums behind me. I got my studio equipment, all that stuff here, and then I have way too many guitars. How long have you been playing, CJ?
I think he's trying to play drums and his little tambourine along with you.
I think so. So if you can't hear him, or if you can, Ben is currently playing his drums and having a good old time. All right, let's get back to this. Caleb, you should have, man.
Never too late. Not until you're dead.
It's never too late. It's not too late. Dude, trumpet honestly sounds really cool. I know it's a more demanding kind of instrument. Oh, that's why. Leave it to me. I'm like, why am I not getting any sound? It's that whole Jared Dines video when you're going through and you're just like, I don't got any sound, what's the matter? Dude. CJ, that's cool. What made you want to go learn trumpet? Because I know there's a bajillion instruments out there. What made you want to learn trumpet? Shadow, how long have you been playing saxophone? This kid loves his tambourine. Gee, it is so good to see you. That's pretty cool, CJ. I used to want to be a drummer mainly, and then I heard a guy play guitar at my church, and he blew me away. Like, just blew me away. I was all of maybe 5, 6 at the time, maybe. And when I heard him play, I'm like, I want to play like that, and then never realized how hard it was going to be, because that's normally how it works. And then it's just like, you fall in love with it, man. I can play piano a little bit, CJ. Not super, super well. Enough to play parts in songs and get what I need done as like a producer side. But I never, well, I won't say I never. I sat down and I tried to learn piano. And I was doing really well for a while. And then I stepped back and I stopped pushing. I was working on learning the keyboard song to the Peanuts. That that one. I was working on that piece for quite a while as a kid, and it was great ear training. I was getting really, really close. And as I got older, I kept working on different pieces and whatnot. But after a while, I realized guitar was that was my baby. I love my guitar. Partly just because you're able to do some crazy things with guitar.
You are totally rocking, kid.
Stuff like that. Normally, when I'm not so tired, I can play a lot better. But today, I tell you guys, it's been a long day. Been a long, long day. But it's been good. Caleb, which is super cool because you start off learning parts. So as you build your studio, then as you're producing and composing, you know how to compose in parts. Hint, hint. That slide is still so hard to learn. And get it done well, I still have to work so much on my sliding. Like, single slides are easy. But those doubles. It's almost like a vibrato. And I guess you could cheat it and do vibrato. doesn't quite have that hard change. I have not Shadow. Caleb, fun fact, there is a great guitar company. I have bought a couple of their guitars, and you can order a custom guitar from them, sub $500. Now with the tariffs and stuff, it might be right at $500, but it's not a bad price. Dude, my wife is actually from a bluegrass family, so they play lots of grass, and I'm from Kentucky.
You just play really fast on drums and constantly do runs and fills, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's always on. You always fill as well at the end of the measure. You have to fill at the end of the measure when you go do 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 do, and then you go right back into the next one. It's like the old. It's like the old hymnals. Oh yeah, Caleb, IYV, Indian Vina. They're out of Vietnam.
Nice singing.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
This kid is happy tonight.
He's trying to we confiscated his drumsticks while he was in his playpen. That way he doesn't fall or anything like that. They're toy rubber drumsticks. And so he's substituting, and he's trying to use his little security blanket to hit the cymbal. And it's kind of working, but he's really excited about it.
Shadow, that's so cool that you played spoons, man. That is pretty cool. That's an instrument that also not easy. Not easy. As you can see, I use a spoon. I don't really play it. Hey Juan, how you doing? There's that bass. I started making music. That was a long time ago. A little bit around 10 years, or a little bit 10, 11 years is when I started doing music, I guess not quite on YouTube, but SoundCloud. Before that I would write, but I didn't really know how to put things out. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about, Shadow. Thank you so much, by the way, Juan. But yeah, I started writing for YouTube in 2016, and it was kind of stuff back then. I was like, I know this isn't gonna really be popular, but I really had to get some stuff off of my chest. I think that's it, Lars. Can you tell which guitar is more comfortable that I've been playing more recently? Caleb, you can keep on saying that, and I want to. I want to. Um, I was going through old songs on my hard drive, and there's a lot of heavy songs on there. A lot more angsty than what I'm putting out right now.
Heavy.
Definitely heavy.
How much do they weigh?
The emotional toll can never be known. But I started listening to that. I'm just like, man, I miss that. I want to finish these songs, and it's interesting.
Each track is just like 15 pounds.
Like 20. And no, just going through, I'm like, a 7-string would help in some of these cases, or just do a baritone. Dude, the 7-string and the drop tunes are so much fun. So I learned my Epiphone can go to drop C standard. It can't, actually no, I think it's drop C, not C standard, drop C. I haven't taken it there in forever. I need to. It's fun to do hard music. Like, it is. But I've been working so much on like lyrics and storytelling and all that sort of stuff, where I'm trying to learn how to say what I want to say in a relatable way and not just, make fluff. Fluff is easy. Fluff is so easy. You can write about being in a dark place. You can write about, the happiest day of your life. You can write about being in love. But when you start getting into the whys of all that, that's really when it's so much fun for me.
Don't you already know how to say what I want to say?
Hmm?
Don't you already know how to say what I want to say? You just said it in the sentence there. What I want to say.
Help me.
You said you wanted to learn how to say what I want to say.
Which strat is it, Caleb? And also, why is your 7 that low? Oh my goodness.
It must be in the negatives.
Why? I've played your 7 string before, dude. Why is it that low? So your red strat can do B standard. That's actually pretty cool, dude. I still have that hollow strat body at my parents' house that I need to finish working on. It's the one that we were gonna do some shopping and stuff for. And I still have to buy more parts for the Epiphone. The Epiphone's going to go into semi-storage for a little bit. Because I'm bringing this one in. You know, I'm bringing the Ibanez in. If I'm bringing the Ibanez in, then I gotta make room with it by moving something else. So, not moving the PRS, probably not moving the IYV, definitely not moving this guy. So I'm assuming the Epiphone is it then. The first act is back, kind of in storage. I still want to do some repairs and stuff on it, get it looking better, but it's one of those things where I'm kind of torn. I can upgrade it, but then it's not my starter guitar. Like I want to upgrade it, but then it's not my starter guitar. I don't know. We'll see. There's probably a way to do it and just glue the finish on that they put on there onto the new pickup so it looks the same but sounds better. It's really, it's not bad. Can tell that it does not have the dynamic range of some of the other guitars. It doesn't quite have the high end. It takes a fuzz pedal great, but it needs some work. Gee, have a great night, man. Thank you so much, man. We'll see you guys. We'll see you soon. I almost said see you guys, but we'll see you soon, G. So, fun stuff, guys. We're working on some more projects. Behind the scenes, just put in an order for some things, and hopefully we'll be getting some products out to our testers / representatives soon. And also, thank you guys so much for the likes and for the subscribing. I really appreciate you all. But gonna get some stuff going and do some testing, and hopefully bring you guys some new products soon. It's gonna be so much fun. I've been planning this for over a year, and the closer we get to getting more stuff that we've been talking about and dreaming about for a while out to you guys, or at least that I have been, it just feels all the more of I'm so thankful you guys are here, because now it's gonna feel like a party. It's not just me doing my own thing, but it's so much fun having you guys here. Dude, we're about 26 people last I saw from reaching 500. So we are so close. So if you guys will have your friends subscribe too, we are so close. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for 500. I really don't. I think we're gonna test some gross concoction. Was it peanut butter and mayonnaise?
Huh?
Was it we're gonna do peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich at 500? I don't remember.
Oh, that's good. I just had one for lunch just like a couple days ago.
Help me.
What? You know I eat those.
I know. It's still weird to me. I guess if it tastes good.
It does.
Ah.
Just not if you use Miracle Whip. It has to be real mayonnaise.
But yeah, what do you guys think? What should we do for 500 subs? It's a party, and it's because of you guys. I don't know. Should we do like just a festivity stream? Should I try to get some people together and jam for a while? Should we just hang and talk and game and whatnot? What is it you guys would like to do for 500? That's a pretty big number, guys. That sounds expensive, Caleb.
And dangerous.
Sounds very dangerous. What is that chord I need? Red Oak, you are A-OK. It is so good. So good to see you. I think last stream we did was the one you were in on Sunday or so. I think that was around the last stream. I need to put out some more shorts. I've started started doing the YouTube song thing on a couple different ones. I need to work on those a bit more. But I haven't been live for a couple days. We almost went live on Monday, but again, work was just... Was it Monday or was it Tuesday? May have been Tuesday. Work was a little rough. And even just... Oh, Caleb. Red Oak, I like yours a lot more than Caleb's. How are you guys doing today, by the way? Red Oak, how are you doing? Caleb, how are you doing? Everybody else in the stream, welcome as well to all the new ones coming in. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad to hear that. Doing well, Red Oak. Sunfall, don't tempt me. My wife and I were already looking at fog machines and stuff. I'm not even joking.
You were looking at fog machines.
They're not horribly expensive at all, especially if you go to like Shop Goodwill.
I just think that fog machines are overkill.
I think they can be great as long as you vent your space.
And overdone. Unless it's like a music video or something.
I feel like they have their place. Like one of these days. So when we get our Caleb, I'm sorry work was stressful today. this guy Caleb, he does a lot of like heavy maintenance work and works on stuff that I'm just like, dude, bless your heart, man. We're talking about when we get our own spot, and I am able to build my actual studio, build my production house. So Bloodwolf Records is the label I own, but eventually it's going to turn into productions, Lord willing. And we'll be able to do videography, do editing, do audio, all that stuff in-house. It's going to be great. But part of that is eventually build a platform or a stage where we can have people come and we play music. So say you have a band and you're like, hey, we'd like a place to play. Well, sweet. Get a hold of me. We'll set things up. You drive out, set up on stage. We can record you. And if you need fogs, if you need lights, that sort of stuff, sweet. And do your live stream, do whatever it is you need to do. But also, like, sell tickets. Turn it into an actual place where people can come, hang out, have fun. It's not like go get drunk, that sort of thing. But, like, come have fun, listen to music, meet people, listen to new bands, that sort of stuff. And then when we live stream and whatnot, then it's cozy. Maybe Sunfall. That might be the play. Honestly, I can't even believe that. I can, but I can't even believe that we're here. Literally, I want to say a year and some ago, we were right around 180 subs. And I was so stoked. I was like, oh my goodness, we're doing it. And I wrote a song. It went really well. And it was great. And now a year and some later, I'm just like, how are we already almost at 5? And honestly, it's amazing people. It's been amazing people coming in and saying hi, watching stuff and subscribing and hanging out, and people telling their friends and family. So thank you. Thank you guys for that. I don't know. Maybe we should do like a giveaway. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Giveaways are fun, all that sort of stuff. Oh, Caleb, I'm sorry, dude. Ah, dude. I'm sorry, Sunfall. I'm so sorry, dude. Working remote can be fun, but if you're in a touring band, that gets really hard, and it gets really expensive because the cost, the time, and all that. I don't Red Oak. I've honestly been working on the idea of doing more acoustic-based songs a bit, but also I have been reaching back more so towards the heavier side of things that I used to do. So a couple of years ago, I'd be writing some like really grungy, angsty stuff, and I hope to get back into that. There's a lot of songs I never finished that I want to, but I honestly have been feeling acoustic guitar quite a bit, and I thought about redoing some of mine with just acoustic and voice and maybe, tambourine, drums, that sort of thing. I think it'd be fun. It'll definitely be different because I've not done that in a very long time. Very, very long time. I think I have a couple songs with just me and an acoustic guitar. So I don't know. I might have to reach out to some people, do some background vocals as well.
Wait, didn't you do It's just the cycle of things. Was that more of an acoustic style? I don't remember.
Although that's a fun song. If you've not listened to it, check out the song It's Just the Cycle of Things. It honestly is my take on America in some parts at the moment. So it was during that whole time too where Oliver Anthony was blowing up too. So everybody was writing their take on America. And it's funny how that works. How when you see that it's okay to be honest, you feel a lot more comfortable. Please show me photos later, Caleb. Red Oak, I just might do that for you. I don't know if it'll be a whole album, but maybe an EP. We can look into that, for real. And Caleb, I feel that most of the time I don't even feel like I can carry a tune very well. You guys will have to pardon my washing machine. Such is life. Hey, thank you, Panda. I saw it come through. Dude, thank you so much. I honestly feel special. So Panda sends me so much music, and I'm really, really thankful. Dude, slight spoiler alert, but not very much of one. Panda, I've been working with Neshka on a piece, and you're gonna love it, dude. It's so cool. It's so cool. So Caleb, that's when you look at her and you say it's jazz. Oh my goodness. If it goes flat, just say it's jazz. Agreed, Panda. It's microtonal. Just give her the glare back and be like, how dare you? You are so uncultured. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just messing at this point. I'm gonna set this down and eat some food, guys. So what's new with everybody? What's everybody been working on? Because I've been working on stuff at my job. When I come here, been working on some mixing. Had some issues with my digital workstation not working correctly. Had some issues with all sorts of stuff for a while. I just feel like everything's still kind of trying to get resettled after this tornado. You know the food is good when it makes you want to dance. Mm-hmm. Honestly, truth, Panda. It feels like everybody's getting kicked at the moment. Caleb, you should totally join me in some 7d6 too. I think that'll help with the escapism. Way to go, Panda. I am so bad at learning new stuff, dude, as far as like actual music. So I remember one of the last few times I can recall doing it was playing along with Anne Berlin. Really, really good music. It's fun, it's energetic, it's just a lot of fun to play. Red Oak, that's kind of how it is. It wasn't until I was playing at church the other day, and then I was like, huh, this is getting really easy for some reason again. And then I started thinking, I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been doing all these lives and playing, and lo and behold, it's turning into hours of practice that's going back into playing when I'm playing live. I'm like, oh man. Ooh, Sunfall. That is not in line with my Codex Astartes. That is not in line with my Codex. But what kind of bass are you looking at, dude? I agree, Panda. Guitar and bass is the way to go. But if you want to play bass and not really guitar, I'm cool with that too. I think in some ways bass is way more difficult than guitar, and vice versa. So going to bass, excuse me, going to vintage bass guitars, there's a super cool 1963 Fender's jazz bass. They only want 10 grand for it. It's not bad. Oh, Sunfall. Oh, dude. The Warlocks are crazy guitars. I don't know if I've seen one in silver, though. I don't know if I've seen them in silver. Ah, the Silver Series. Okay. What color guitar is your Silver Series? Oh my goodness. Panda, have you ever seen The War Beast? Hey, Ghostface, good to see you. There's no way, Panda, he passed on that. There is no way he passed on that. Red Oak, depends. Are you playing an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar? Dude, that's such a sick guitar. I think it's what Panda said. Buy the bass and keep the guitar. Dude, yeah, because that's such an... Dude, keep that guitar, man. Keep that guitar. Or flip it, make some money. Um, you can flip it and make some money. I'm looking at, as far as basses, if you're doing an even trade on a bass, there's a Squire that I know I've been looking at for a while. It's a Squire bass. I want to say it's 4-string. Pardon the stuffiness, guys. It's not the Sonic, I don't think. I think it's the Affinities. And they're super cool. Yeah, you can get a Jaguar bass, or you can get like a P bass. I think it's a P bass. It might be a G bass. Yeah, it's a P bass. And it's like under $300. It's really cool. Red Oak, I can tell you that if you change your strings on an acoustic guitar every 3 months or so, it makes a huge difference. I just changed the strings on my wife's Alvarez, and it plays so well now. But 3-year-old strings are pretty old. They are pretty old. Caleb, that just kind of makes me sick on the inside. Not really, but like, I think about, so like, I have my special guitars that I hope to pass down to my kids and whatnot. And, you know, they say wealth lasts like 2 generations or something like that. And these aren't like wealth by any means, but I think about my grandpa gave my brother a guitar, and it was significant because, you know, it skipped through my mom, went to my brother. But my brother's kids won't know who grandpa was. So it's not quite the, not gonna quite connect where it came from or the significance. Red Oak, I went with Diodario's The Light Gauge. Light Gauge acoustic strings are pretty nice. They're not super heavy. Not sponsored, but Diodario's really good for that. And Ernie Ball, yeah. Caleb is right. For my electric guitars, I go Ernie Ball. For the acoustic, I go Diodario. Hey Barack, how are you doing today? It was a little bit long, sir. A little bit long, really good. It was full of a lot, but we made it through. God is good. We're still alive. How's your day? How are you doing? Welcome to chat. And again, everybody, welcome to chat. That's new here. Normally I'm playing music and stuff. Tonight it's been kind of an off night, so I'm not even gonna really try to fake around with that. Thank you. It's nice to see you. But guys, we are getting really, really close to our next milestone. Eventually, well, I can let you guys know. It's not going to be an international thing by any means, but my wife and I, we've been talking about branching out into some other ventures as well in addition to music. And so we're getting the chance to do that with some stuff you'll see soon. I won't get into all the details. But safe to say, if you are close by, I might be reaching out to you and being like, hey, I need your assistance in this if you'd like to help. Again, you'll have to pardon my washer. Such is life. Dude, how long have you been skating Sunfall? Red Oak, I definitely suggest as far as acoustic guitars. Like, I like Light Gauge. Yeah, Panda saying the same thing. It makes a difference. It makes it way easier to play an acoustic guitar, and they sound good, they sound bright, they project well. It's just easier to play, especially if you transition from acoustic to electric and back. Makes such a difference. Um, Actually, I'm kind of curious about something. There is no way. Okay, that's kind of cool. Huh, that's cool. So if ever you guys are out playing about and you need strings on the regular and you want to become an endorsed artist of Ernie Ball, I am not. Sponsored by them. They have a link to where you can fill out all the info and send it to them. That is the nicest setup I think I've seen. Some people, it's they want to approach you. Some people is I will approach you. Some people, they'll ask for your press kit, that sort of thing. And some people, they will just be like, yeah, I like what you do, you know. This kid is happy tonight. So he's learning how to use his voice and his range and all that. It's been so much fun listening to this dude. He's getting so big, y'all. He really is. Yeah, Panda. I have a feeling these guys are gonna be like best friends. I have a feeling they are gonna be best friends. Yep. Same with Ben, dude. Same with Ben. Okay, so guys, we've been going for about an hour. I want to let you guys know we have new music coming hopefully within a few days. It might be about another week or two. New music is coming. I'm really, really excited. I'm working with my friend Neshka, and very, very good vocalist. And we'll see how the song turns out. It's very, I won't say it's very different, but it's different from what I tend to do. Light or extra light works, Red. It's kind of one of those things where you learn what feels good to you. Strings can feel too thin sometimes. That's why on my electrics I tend to play 9s, just because 8s and 7s feel a little thin for me. And those are the very, very skinny strings. I tend to do a lighter set at the top, like the E, B, and G, and then I'll do a heavy set on the bottoms for the D, A, and E strings. And that's what works for me. It helps, especially with down tuning and stuff, but if you're not really down tuning, then going light across the board is great. But I'm excited. I think you guys will really enjoy. Hey, Zelda. Always good to see you. I think you guys are really going to enjoy what's coming. There's some really, really good stuff. I know I say that every time, but it's true. I'm really, really excited for what's happening. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Thank you guys for hanging. I might be on Xbox later today, later tonight. We shall see. No promises. But if I am, you can find me at Bloodwolf770. You can follow me on Facebook at Bloodwolf Music. If you go to the About page on my channel, you'll see all my socials, you'll see the Patreon, you'll see the tip jar, you'll see all of that. Remember, none of that's have to, just throwing it out there. If there is at any point you want to reach out and say hi, or you want to reach out and just check in, whatever you want to do, say you love the stream, say you hate the stream, whatever you want to do, go to the About page on my channel. See an email link there. It says if you want to reach out for sync licensing, because that is what my label is for. Feel free to contact me there. It's the email I use when I talk to everybody here. So guys, with that, have a great night. Just remember, you matter. You're not junk. Jesus loves you. Have a great night, okay?